This is the Wayne Russell signature card from Grim Workshop. Wayne Russell is a Canadian survival expert. He was on Alone. He has a great YouTube channel as well, Cull Craven. You definitely got to check out Wayne's stuff. So like all the Grim Workshop tools, there is a white removable backer where you can actually stick this to something. The tools themselves are all held in place with a tool retention system. That means you can take the tools out. You can use them. You can just attach them right to the backer and they're good to go. Now, because these are so thin, they are designed to fit in the credit card slot of your wallet. It also fits in an Altoid size survival tin. So Wayne decided to include a spear tip knife with this, and that is one of my favorite knife designs. That is very similar to the Horace Kephart style knife. Key points of this knife is the tip is dead center middle, so this actually can be hafted to a stick and used as a spear. Also, if you're doing any boring of holes with a knife, having the tip dead center middle is going to make that function a lot easier. So the back of the spear tip design works similar to a butcher knife, so this is going to be a great knife for processing wild game. So the handle on the Wayne Russell signature card is about 1.5 fingers. So that's adequate, but I really like the fact that he has included 4 holes to help lash this to a stick. So yes, you can lash this to a spear pole, and that's going to help you take wild game, but it's also designed to lash to a stick around the size of your hand. And then you would essentially elongate your handle and give you a full-size grip on a small knife that's going to fit on a card that fits in your wallet. So the first time you take a tool out of the card, there's a small metal tab, and you just have to work through that metal tab. At that point, it just reattaches and is held in place by the retention system. I really do like the design on this fish gig. I have 4 lashing holes as well as indentations in the back edge of the gig. That's going to help you lash that to a pole, as well as the fact that I have 2 tines. That's going to cover a wider area with less chance of me missing my target. I also have 5 medium-sized fishing hooks on the card. All 5 of the hooks are very similar in size, but the longer shanked hook is a really, really great idea to add to the kit, especially if you're in an area where the fish actually have teeth. Instead of adding a standard spinner blade, Wayne has added this item here, which is designed to be used as a lure or as a trap trigger. So this doesn't have any foils on it, so it's not going to induce a spin, but what it is going to do is just be a shiny object on your line to attract fish. So this trigger is going to function similar to an L7. Now I'm going to go over all the traps on all of the Grim products in later videos, but essentially this is going to be attached to a spring engine, which could be a limb. This is going to pull down and attach to either a string or a stake into the ground, and that is going to hook into place and be held under tension. Then when the loop is disturbed and the animal pulls on the snare, that's going to release the trigger, and that's going to spring the animal up into the air. So right here, Wayne has also included 2 needles. There's one of the 2 needles that Wayne has included in his kit. Now, needles are something that's way too often overlooked. There is a reason a steel needle was one of the more popular trade items on the American frontier. With a needle like this, that's going to help you maintain your gear, which is critical in long-term wilderness living. You can also perform first aid with a needle like this. So the Wayne Russell signature card is all about hunting, fishing, and trapping. I can make a spear. I can have a gig available. I have trap triggers. I have hooks. I have lures. I've even got needles to help me repair my gear. Wayne did a great job designing this card. This has a lot of features that is going to come in real handy in the wilderness.